Hello, hello, dear Scorpio. How are you? This is Kathy from Divine Debut. Thank you so much for being here. This is your divine spread from the 1st until the 20th of December 2019. And I'm doing your divine spread, dear Scorpio. Thank you for your patience. Busy, busy times, very busy times, and a very big month we've got ahead of us, December, with an eclipse on the 26th of the month. So that's a new moon in Capricorn, the eclipse. It's a solar eclipse. And around the 12th, we're having that full moon in Gemini, which can be a bit challenging. So let's see, dear Scorpio, what's happening for you from the 1st until the 20th of December 2019. Scorpio, please, Spirit. Scorpio and the Karma Dharma. Oh, wow. Another sign got this. It was Virgo, actually. And this is Capricorn. It's the time of Capricorn. Now, the devil can be quite challenging, as we all know. The devil can be restrictions. It can be addictions as well. But Capricorn, there's so much Capricorn going on right now. We've got the south node of the moon. We've got Pluto, which is your ruling planet. We have Venus. And we have Saturn, which is its home sign of Capricorn. So this is very much of the time of Capricorn. Now, Jupiter, on the 2nd of the month, moved into Capricorn as well. So it's expanding on everything it touches. Now, this can be a card of fears as well as restrictions. So I wonder what you're dealing with, dear Scorpio. This can also be a very strong sexual card. So let's take your cards, your divine spread, and see what else is happening for you. Now, of course, the ruling planet of Capricorn, Saturn, being in its home sign, is very amplified. And Saturn is all about karma. Saturn is also, wow, Saturn is also the Lord of karma and time. Ace of Cups just dropped, so I'm going to put it in your foundation. So we've got sexual, could be restrictions, addictions. It could be a very passionate relationship, but we've also got the cup, the Ace of Cups, which is more heartfelt. It's more spiritual. So having the Ace of Cups in your foundation, this Scorpio, says that this is all about love. This is all about something that's meant to make you very happy. Some of you are trying to manifest at the beginning of a strong relationship, but Saturn could be posing obstacles for you, and Saturn could be also asking for hard work, because that's what Capricorn is all about. Some of you may have fallen in love at work. Capricorn is our career, it's our work. The devil could be a difficult boss, it could be a difficult partner, one that you feel you've got an open heart towards, but they could be closed off. So, of course, we can flip the reading. So let's cut your cards, dear Scorpio, and see what else is happening. Now, in the hidden position, we've got the Two of Pentacles. So you're going to be at a point of needing to make some sort of a decision. Some of you may be working very hard towards something that you love, something that you really feel strongly about. You need it, because, you know, the devil can be necessity as well. It's like, I really need that. I'm totally focused and actually even blinded by it. That's how badly I need this. So you're going to have to make some sort of a decision around this. Let's see what's happening in the recent past. And you have the Sun card, which is Leo. Leo is the heart, it's clarity, it's children, creativity, risk-taking. The Sun can also speak of true, something that is real. Why? Because Leo can be very generous. Leo can also be very open-hearted, very nurturing towards others. And here with the Sun card, it speaks of vitality and strength. And so, you know, when we look at the sun, it's something that is very attractive to us. It's our vitality, it's our life force. So, very, very different energies. We've got light and dark here. Let's look at what's happening in the now. And we've got the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is leaving something behind, something that was difficult, and moving on. Now, moving on to find your balance. Some of you may be, yes, even traveling over water, following your heart. This could be a decision that you're needing to make. And some of you may have the restrictions and you're having a hard time moving towards something that you really, really want or even admire, because the sun can be admiration as well. The sun can also be showing, you know, being present, showing up, being up on stage, whereas the devil is, it's the shadow, it's the darkness, it's not wanting, it's fear of being truthful and open. So let's see what your trajectory is, what you're willing to work towards, and what's on your mind. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is wanting to leave something behind, looking for those Two of Cups. Something that you've invested a lot of emotion, a lot of feelings you've put towards, but you're leaving it behind because you're having difficulty getting to the point of bliss, getting to a point of completion, which would be the 10. So we've got water, we've got swords, we've got all the elements here except for fire so far. What did I say except for fire? We've got Leo here. What am I saying? Let's look at the action and advice. And we've got the Emperor, which can be the Saturnian energy that you're dealing with. Right? Now the Emperor is a number 4. He's a number 4. He can put up those roadblocks, not letting you in easily. He's not an emotional chap, this one. He's someone who's very guarded. He's got more important things to do than open up his heart and be emotionally and true. Now again, with the Emperor, he does, as an energy, tell us that you are getting your stability. He's a 4. 4s are always about our security. So this is Aries or Taurus energy. We've got Capricorn, we've got Leo, we've got more than likely Piscean energy here. Could be Cancer, of course, because we've got the moon here, and that's why. Let's see what your outcome is, dear Scorpio. And we've got the World card, which is the ending of a cycle. Now the World is travel, it's completion of a karmic cycle, it's a successful completion, it's getting to the end of the road, closing up a cycle, and therefore getting ready for something new. We usually have a lot of fixed energy in this card, and fixed energy can be tough, just like Capricorn and Saturn being hard, as is the Emperor. Now that you may be taking on the energy of the Emperor, you may be a boss, you may be someone that's got a lot of responsibilities, and therefore it's hard for you. You're very busy at work, very hard, not enough time to look at love. Now, if you are dealing with someone else who is looking for true love, someone who is hoping for connection, heartfelt connection, maybe they're feeling left out, maybe they're feeling as though they're thinking of walking away. So if you're dealing with a water sign, they could be thinking of walking away. So you need to take care of business, you know what, if you know what I mean. Let's see what the divine position shows for Scorpio. Scorpio, please, Spirit, 1st to the 20th. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is Virgo energy. It's also a lot of independence and financial prosperity here. Someone here, whoever this is, has got, they're very stable in their financial security. They've got everything that their heart desires, except for a partner, I would say here. So what I'd like to do now, dear Scorpio, is take the romance angels. I want to look at what's going on in your love life before I take more cards. So please, Spirit, for Scorpio, beginning till 20th of December, please. 1st till the 20th for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know, please? Archangel Michael, please enlighten us for Scorpio. And we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, which is very much like the devil. So strong chemistry between the two of you. This card is saying, take me, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Dear Scorpio, how I see this card, as you can see, they're up in the clouds. There's total trust here. There's a strong connection, and I did say strong connection before. Okay, so if this is not someone from your past in this lifetime, then this is a soulmate connection. This could even be a twin flame connection. Why? Because these two halves of a whole find each other when they're flying up there in the ethers, when they're moving into other dimensions. They meet, and then and I feel that when we sleep, we travel, we astral travel. So at one point, you've come together, but not with your feet on this 3D plane. So, and when I say that, I mean the souls have connected on different dimensions. And for some of you, yes, this could be a reconciliation. Doesn't have to be a twin flame. It could be just someone from your past. So I'm going to say that the only planet that we've got retrograde, which means things, situations and people come back from the past, is Uranus. And Uranus is obviously, it's got to do with the future. So we're dealing with past and future here. And that's what, our many lives, I feel like our souls live through many lifetimes. That's why I feel that for some of you, this could be a twin flame connection. Let's take another card. But it says, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, so the red flags could also be very Saturnian, because this is very physical energy. This is very sexual and physical, whereas this is very divine. It's heavenly. So I don't know exactly what this is about in your particular situation. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. And we've got playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Playfulness does speak of Leo, because the house of Leo is the house of fun. So what I'd like to do is take more cards. Let's take more tarot on the devil and see what this is all about. So please, Spirit, what is this karma dharma and the devil, Capricorn? Now you may be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus that may have strong Capricorn, or even Aquarius, I'm going to say, because Saturn also rules Aquarius, and Uranus which I just mentioned, is also the modern ruler of Aquarius. So, of course, Aquarius, all the signs that I mentioned, they're not necessarily for your partner. You could have strong Aquarius in your chart. Let's take a card for the devil. And we've got the Magician. The Magician is Mercury, and Mercury rules Gemini as well as Virgo. So just need to mention that. Now, the Magician can also be a trickster, but it can also speak of manifestation of things that are very important to us. Now, the Magician can mean communication, it can mean collaboration, it can mean business as well. But it's, with a Magician, it's saying that whatever is happening in the planetary movements is affecting us down here on this 3D plane. So let's see what else we've got with the devil. Now, I'd like to say that Mercury is still transiting your sign. So it's still bringing up information about what was hidden, what was deep, very Scorpio, very Scorpionic, deep, hidden, and mysterious. And we've got the Lovers, which again, Gemini is mentioned here. So the Lovers is a divine union. You know how I see this card in the Lovers. There's an arrow in between these two people, even though, and it's very similar in the Rider-Waite Tarot, we've got the two people again with the angel on top. Here we've got the two people with the devil on top. So that could mean a very strong sexual attraction. As I said, it can mean feeling bound and chained by a previous relationship and having difficulty getting out of that to move into a new relationship. Why? Because that arrow it seems like a wedge between this relationship. And this could be in relation to any sort of obligations. Let's take that Ace of Cups in the area of foundation and distant past. Two cards opened, and we have Judgment and Page of Wands, which I love to see. Why? Judgment is that calling. It's Archangel Michael resurrecting what was dead but not buried. Something is being put back to life. And with the Page of Wands, this is a new adventure. This could be a message coming through that someone is willing to take that risk with you. Now, this could go the other way around. This could be that you thought that you never had any chance of love and happiness, but the message comes through that, and this is an awakening, obviously, that you're not needing to fill your own cup only. Someone else will be filling that for you. If we put the cups together, we've got 8 and 1 is 9, which is a wish card. Let's look at that 2 of Pentacles in the hidden position. And we've got the Star, which is Aquarius, and Aquarius has been mentioned as well. Now, Aquarius, again, is the future. It's social media. It's healing. It's saying that the stars are aligning for this wish to be fulfilled. It's a card of hope, wishes. Now, Aquarius is groups and associations. It's the 11th house, which is also money coming through hard work. It's the money house through career. So some of you may have been just very, very busy. Now, as I said before, Saturn can materialize and actualize the hard work that you've put in. So some of you, and not everyone goes through these, not everyone goes through the changes at the same time. Let's take the Sun card. And we've got the 10 of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is completing a cycle here, getting to the end of the burden. And it does turn into that Ace of Wands, which is that light going on, the something new maybe that you're creating. For some of you, that if this is business, you've gotten to the end of a cycle, you're getting more creative, maybe having more inspiration about a new creative project and which way to go about it. Let's look at that Six of Swords, and we've got the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, someone obviously may have been holding back on their emotions. They've been minding their heart. Usually this is the card of Taurus for me. But this person is holding a key as well. So not actually holding the key, but if they loosen up a little bit and maybe even their perception change, because it's going from difficult perception to good, where you're finding balance. If the perception is changed, then this person may loosen up and be able to see that key that's on their lap here. And again, this could be obligations around family, stability, money, that is not allowing them at this time to take that key and use it. So let's look at that Eight of Cups. Now, you don't see the star here. You can't see that there is a blessing coming in. And you may have worked really, very hard on, you may be the magician. You've worked really, really hard on manifesting something that you loved. That's the Sun, right? And you've been holding on to the money. You've been working but not seeing the money. So you've been very careful with your finances. It's time, though, to grow spiritually. And before you do that, and you could be in a transiting mode when the success comes of the Emperor. So let's look at that Eight of Cups. Could this be around or just after the full moon in Gemini, around the 12th? And we've got the Knight of Wands, which is movement, quick movement. Now this Knight of Wands is someone who is very adventurous. We've got the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So the page turns into the knight. There is maturation here. There is growth. Now the Knight of Wands, some of you may be leaving behind someone who could have been maybe a player, maybe someone that wasn't ready to settle down. You could be dealing with someone that moves around a lot for work, for what they do. And again, Sagittarian energy with the Knight of Wands. Now, I'd like to say also the Page of Wands does remind me of the Fool. It's like the Aries energy. It's the minor arcana of the Fool. So let's take a look. This Emperor in the action and advice. The advice here is obviously to stand in your power. Stand strong. Keep working though. And don't be too over-emotional, because he doesn't show emotion. Let's take a card on him. And we've got the King of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Now this could be your energy. The Emperor, if this is the same person, then they are softening up. This could be the maturation. He's holding, this King of Cups is holding that 10th cup. Because, and we've got, it's funny that we've got the fish here, and the fish can speak of abundance in love, maybe even prosperity, coming along with this Ace of Cups. So this could be you feeling really happy. You've filled your own cup. You've done the hard work. For those of you that this is talking about business. For others of you with the Two of Pentacles here, you may be leaving behind someone that was very stern, not open-hearted, and maybe dealing with another water sign. Could be Pisces. I did say here, Pisces or Cancer. Okay, what's funny here? We've got Scorpio, we've got Aquarius, we've got Leo. And as I said, I see the Emperor as being Taurus or Aries. They're the four fixed energies which the world holds as well. So it hasn't been easy. You've had to prove yourself before this cup can be filled. So if you are dealing with someone that is softening up, and this could be someone that's already a father, if they are the same person as the Emperor. If this is not the same person, then we don't know whether the King of Cups is a father. We know that the Emperor is a father because he's been through a lot. Let's take another card. And we've got the Six of Wands. So Six of Wands is fire. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. There is success here, but there can also be a little bit of ego. Okay, there is success, there is balance here, recognition. Now, the King of Cups is someone who's very open-hearted, someone who can be quite emotional, very giving, giving unconditional love for sure. But let's look at the world, and the world can speak of travel. If you're dealing with someone who's at a distance to you, you may be trying to save up your pennies. Oh, wow. Just dropped a card. It flipped. A couple of cards we've got here. And we've got the Two of Cups. And this one was facing down, actually. I couldn't see it. It's the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups could be a child. But it's an unexpected offer that's coming through. Two of Cups. As I said, you're leaving these Eight of Cups. You're looking for Two of Cups. As I said, again, the soulmate connection, reconciliation, past lifetime, this lifetime, whatever it is, you are getting to be in a point of balance where love is concerned. This can also speak of being in a good partnership, being very equal. Some of you that have had too much pressure, too much to do on your own, you may be hoping to expand. You're looking for someone that can help you, okay? And there is an offer that comes in, or maybe this is your energy offering someone else to come on board. Let's look at this Nine of Pentacles, which is in the divine position. And as I said, Virgo energy. Okay, King of Swords. This would be the Gemini or the Aquarian that I've mentioned. Now we've got three kings, which means protection, first of all. But then again, three kings can mean multiple people. For those of you that are single, there are multiple people in your life here. And again, maybe this could be saying that some of you have been very cold and uninviting where love was concerned, and you've had enough time of being, you got to a point of success, and you may be at this time ready to offer your cup to someone, to be in a union. You're ready to, the one person becomes two. You're ready to team up. Now, for some of you, this could also be someone who works in a legal career. This could be a solicitor. If you are signing contracts, then this is someone that is very intelligent, very truthful. So this is someone that you can rely on if you are looking at intelligence and someone to help you where those matters are concerned. Now, we've got the Emperor, which could be also a father, and we could have a water sign and an air sign. This could even be a business concerning family. Now, some of you may be could be, because the King of Swords could also be someone that is falling out of the picture as well. Why? Because if we're talking about Saturnian energy, if you're dealing with someone who may have been quite a trickster, this is intelligence, as I said before. You know, the King of Swords could be someone that was a previous partner in your business. They could be standing, leaving, like dropping and moving away. So it could mean a lot of things. What I'd like to do is take one more card here on the King of Swords. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles. From the 9, we go to the 10. So I don't know if this King of Swords, if it is the Emperor. Could it be the Emperor? Could it be the King of Cups? It could be the same person in 3 different situations. Okay, so we've all got all the elements within us. It's just the way we come across to others. And you know that the 9 of Pentacles can also, because it's Virgo energy, this could be a Virgo person, or someone that could be quite discriminative, or just looking at all the details. Now, the 10 of Pentacles is a success story. It's a card of marriage. It's a card of abundance. It's a card of financial security, a business, a home, extended family. Could be many things. But especially in this card, we've got that path leading on to this palace here, which I absolutely love. And this breaks down to the Ace. So there could have been, some of you may have been dealing in the past with someone. This could be someone that you're trying to get over, someone that you're moving away from, healing from. And they could be now single, or you are single because you left them and you've got a new beginning. Of course, this could mean that they've got a new beginning, and this is the Ace of Pentacles, as I said. So it could go many ways. I'm going to take some Sibillas. Okay, let's continue. Let's take a few Sibillas. I'd like to look at as I was saying before here, this King of Swords, because we've got the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. Some of you may have been married to this person, but also, if not married, sort of in a family situation, maybe committed and things to do with family, but he seems quite cold and aloof. And also, because we've got so many pentacles, I did say could be a Virgo, could be also any other earth sign. So let's take this divine position first of all. We have Pensiero, which is the 6 of Pentacles. This is like the Hermit. Someone is thinking very much about a situation, a contract. This could even be a legal representative, a lawyer. 6 of Pentacles can also speak of Libra, giving and receiving equally, or generosity and legalities. So as well as partnerships. Libra is also partnerships. Here we've got the Ace of Cups, pleasant conversations around a table with colleagues, other people, family. But it's more than one person. But it is the Ace of Cups. So more than likely could have to do with family for most of you. And we've got the Amica, which is the Four of Wands. And this again speaks of harmony, Libra. The Four of Wands, and this is your confidant, your best friend. Wow, that's interesting. Very interesting. And the Four of Wands we know is the marriage card. So I don't know how that speaks to you. You know your own situation. Let's look at the Emperor as well as the King of Cups with the Six of Wands. If this was, this King of Swords was not open to family, now they are. They've had many thoughts about it, and they've come to a conclusion that the heart is more important, and they want to build on this relationship. Let's look at that Emperor, King of Cups, Six of Wands. We have the Vedovo, which is the Three of Swords, mourning the past. Someone is looking towards the past. They've lost someone, something. Leggerezza, which is the transformation, the butterfly. So she's gone through transformation. This is also sexual energy as well as lightness of being. So the weight coming off the shoulders. Again, 10 of Wands. And here we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, which is someone from your past, the soulmate connection, children, and also the Ace of Pentacles. This denaro is called dollar. So it's the Ace of Pentacles, which speaks of security, stability, a new tangible beginning, something that is very valuable. And it's also called the advantageous matrimony, so an abundant wedding. So both the situations can tie in together. What I'd like to look at now is that Two of Pentacles with a star. One card just opened, and we have the Il Nemico, the number 11, the transformation. This is shedding the skin, the old for the new. And this, we know that the Il Nemico, for me anyway, it's as though he's leaving. So the negativity, the karma, the bad karma is moving away quickly. He's got red pants on. And then we've got Morte, the transformation. Five of Swords, not easy. Not easy at all. And let's take one more. And we've got Prigione, which is Capricorn energy and the devil. So those shackles, those chains, and this is the Nine of Swords. I want to take one more. So it's funny that we've got karma and conflict around Capricorn, Pluto, I should say Saturn, Pluto. Remember that the South Node is also there. We know that the South Node, Pluto and Saturn are very karmic. Let's take one more card and see what comes after this Prigione, which can actually be like obligations and restrictions, very much like the devil. And then we've got the Gran Signore, which is the VIP. Number 13, Scorpio, you're standing strong, manifesting. Now, you could be dealing with someone else who is very abundant, could be quite royal. When I speak of royalty, I do think of Leo. But this this Gran Signore usually reminds me of, many times he could be the King of Pentacles, which would be Taurian energy. Having Scorpio here, Scorpio is the 7th house of Taurus and the other way around, obviously. But also, this could also be the King of Cups, which is someone that is the King of Hearts, 13 hearts. So I don't know how this speaks to you and in your particular situation. What I'd like to do is just take one card on this. Pay attention to the red flags. So restrictions fall away and abundance comes through. And that the restrictions come through transformation. Pluto is doing this. Let's see what this pay attention to the red flags is all about. And I will wrap this reading up. And we've got the Fool. So just take care. Yes, you want a new cycle. You finish up with a World here. So you're starting a brand new cycle. The Fool is Martian energy. But the Fool does take many risks. Just don't rush into anything without paying attention to those red flags. Okay, this is the beginning of a new cycle. No doubt. Just watch your step. Don't rush too much. Take your time. Look out for the signs. Make sure before you take that leap that you've thought everything through, just like the Pensiero does here. All right, so I will leave it at that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dear Scorpio. I really appreciate your presence, your support, your love, your liking, sharing, subscribing, and all that. So I will catch up with you around the 20th of December. Until then, stay well and all the best. Thank you.